Hi folks, this is Kelly. Fear not, we are in day 23. Today we're going to be talking about Genesis 46. God spoke to Israel and Jacob, Jacob, here am I, he replied. I am God, the God of your father. He said, do not be afraid, but to go down to Egypt, for I will make you into a great nation there. I will go down to Egypt with you, and I will bring you back again. Joseph's own hand will close your eyes. So, there's a couple of things going on here. First of all, there's a stigma. They were told not to go down to Egypt several times because going down to Egypt meant that you were not relying on God, but you're relying on man. In this case, God's asking them to go down to Egypt. Egypt can also be a scary place because you could lose your identity, meaning that you could assimilate with the worldly culture and your family could drift away from the important things that God has told you were tenets of your lives. So God reassured him that it's important to go down to Egypt because he had a plan for him. That's why it was so. So also, there was quite a bit that went into use crosswalk. It's quite a bit that went into getting to that point. There's a lot of sacrifices. God used his family quite a bit for his purpose, so that way they could eventually go down to Egypt in these special circumstances. These special circumstances where they were going to be blessed and made great. They were going to be able to be kept separate from the Egyptians, but yet be able to be fed and their businesses growing and have the ability to come out of Egypt once again, a great nation. And what God had promised him was that he would be taken back out, but not only that he was going to be able to finish his life and have Joseph actually be there at his death. Which, once again, God says, do not be afraid, that there's plans. They may not seem like it makes sense at the time, but God's going to use strange circumstances to be able to have you do his work. And it may not seem like it makes sense at the time, but God will do what he needs to do to make his plan happen. And he's saying, do not be afraid. Once again, Genesis 46, verse 3, I am God, the God of your father. He said, do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for I will make you into a great nation there. I will go down to Egypt with you. That's the way to go. All right, that was Fear Not, day 23. See you tomorrow.